G'day everyone, here you go. Oh yeah, I'm in Japan at the moment and here's proof. I'm in a Japanese apartment, Yumi and the kids and I live in. There's a few other rooms, but fucking, how is it? I mean, Japanese, they don't fucking have chairs like us Westerners. That's why we're all so fucking disabled. We can't fucking sit down cross-legged and fucking bend and shit like that. Anyway, I'm in Japan with the family and I've spent 2 months in Australia, thanks to Laura, Brad, Roger, letting me stay at their place and being extremely unsocial and just fucking working on the computer, editing up this movie, which is on here. It's 100 minutes, and I've done a screening in Sydney, which went really well. So I'm pretty fucking happy with it. I've done a few changes since. I'm still just tinkering with it. But it's fucking basically there, the Gary the Goat movie, which is fucking heaps better than I thought would turn out at the beginning. There's a real story in it. You know, he gets sick, and then when I realised he's fucked, it was like, fuck it, it just hit. It was so quick. Had to euthanize him. I basically had some really good time with Gary in the afternoon. While he was eating roses, I was just narrated his whole life. Just talked to him about what we'd done the last 6 years, and that ended up being a really good entry narration point to all the highlights of his life. And then I filmed the sad ending of him being euthanized. So yeah, my tribute to Gary is this fucking movie. Now, I've got the Gary statue on hold and the Gary taxiderm as well. I want to do, but I basically come back to the central issue I've had, the backstory of the Gary thing. I could put up all these fucking videos, but as a few of you probably noticed, with me whinging, I find it really hard to pay the bills because entertainment and news these days, it's not free market capitalism, which I'm a massive fan of. I left the comedy industry fucking 10 years ago. It was like working at the comedy store, all these venues, you get $200 for doing a 20-minute, 30-minute routine, which takes, a long time to build up, and that's it. And then I thought, well, if I just go up to the country, do my own gigs in pubs, I can just do longer routines. I can be uncensored because I'm not being funneled into corporate events and media. So I can just say whatever the fuck I want without someone going, "Oh, that's funny, but you can't say that." Charge $20 a head, and if 10 people turn up, I get the same amount. So there was a direct thing with me and the customers who, product and service, capitalism. You fucking come up with something out of your head, and then you create a product or a service, and then you put it out there, and then people consume it, and then you get money from them, and then you get the money to pay off your bills and invest into something else and keep going and keep providing fucking good shit, which ultimately is what the whole Western world is based on. It's not really fucking white people. It just comes down to an idea, really. Free market capitalism. It's basically fucking. It's what the rest of the world is flocking to the Western worlds now. It's sort of feeding off the carcass of what free market capitalism fucking produced, and now it's just all. It's social liberalism. It's fucking. It's pretty well communism, really. It's just. A lot of people are onto it, and they realise that in the voting block, I'm going off on a tangent here. Fuck it, it's my page. I don't give a fuck, man. I've done a post for ages. I'm not getting no money from this page. Facebook, someone's offering me like fucking $6,000 per 100,000 hits. I could make or 3,000 or something, something. They want you. They want, oh, you got a page, fucking sell it. I'm not selling you. This is my fucking page, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. Realistically, I should be just selling the page and fucking moving on, clearing my debts. And, ideally I want to go on to Kevin the Cunt or do another goat movie, but there's no point in me just basically doing these endless videos if I'm just getting further and further into the debt and I haven't got money to pay the accountants and the lawyers for all the fucking shit you get into for fucking doing something different these days. So if I had a direct income from the fans, and none of my things have really worked. A few people bought the shirts, and a few people bought the Gary rum, and fucking some people donated. It was fucking great. You guys just kept me afloat, but it's not much. It's like below the dole per year, and you get a lot of people just going, "Oh fucking, you're a beggar. You're a beggar." Fucking, that's what free market capitalism's come down to. you fucking try and get some money directly from people who consume your product or service, you're a fucking beggar. People have been calling me a socialist because I'm a freeloader. It's like, no, you don't get it. Completely don't get it. So trolls, man, fucking, it's been interesting, this whole Gary the Goat thing, because I was just fucking a nobody, and then Gary the Goat sort of got this big, and the trolls. I actually don't mind someone writing in if they really believe their position, but most of the complaints you get, if you actually drill them on the point, or someone else does, their usual end point is, haha, I was just joking. And it's just like, all right, so you're a fuckwit. Your idea of wit is fucking with people. Now, they're just a fucking complete waste of time, these people. And, they're just, go and make your own content. Don't fucking fish for likes off other people's pages. So, getting back to the point, I've got this movie, and I go, okay, I'm not flogging T-shirts, fucking any other product, and off the back of it, I'm actually selling what I love doing and what you guys love consuming. It's, what do I do? Do I just upload this now? Fucking, fucking a lot of people watch it. It's fucking good, man, and it's, it's much better than all the videos put together. It's the fucking whole story. It's a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I've edited the fuck out of this, so this is like just, this is fucking Crocodile Dundee on ice, this fucking movie, man. This is, there's no fucking long setups, and, it's just fucking from the beginning, just fucking, this is the plot, he's sick, and then fucking the highlights, and, the youngsters really love it. They go, fuck, this is like the YouTube social media style. It's not this old, outdated documentary thing. Anyway, how do I get money from it? If I upload it, I'm just going to get in the position where I'm, people watch it. I'm fucking maybe well known again from it, but I'm in fucking debt. Right? I can't go on to anything else. I can't go on to Kevin the Cunt or another goat or another project or anything. So I will eventually maybe put this up, but I just hope the people who want to watch this just respect that I'm going to try and monetize my content. And I've looked at it, I've gone, obviously the top is cinema, international cinema release. Fucking, I've got about $5,000 of post-production to do on this, where I've just got to even out the sound. I know you cunts won't mind if I put it up on YouTube or whatever, but I just got to even out the sounds because there's so many videos from different times I've videoed. And just put some credits on, not too much more, and you got to get a ranking and all this shit and a rating. It's probably going to be fucking X-rated or R-rated, because I don't think there's anything particularly sexual in there, but there's just fucking tits and fucking cock tricks and fucking, you're not going to fucking bar up watching it, but it's just, the senses. You just go, oh, you can fucking behead someone, but fucking you can't show a nipple. You can show all this fucking gun violence on movies, and it's just rated M. And then all the people in the Hollywood industry come out and go, oh, we're against guns. It's like, you fucking, Hollywood earns its money off fucking indiscriminate people going, I'm going to take justice into my hand while going around and fucking shooting cunts. And they make them out to be a fucking hero. And anyway, I'll get on to that later. There's a fucking Hollywood, fucking international movie. So I've been doing some inquiring into the producers and anyone I know. I don't really know many people. We've got a few leads in Sydney and around the place. It's like, what do you get for a movie? If I sell a movie, like, and they go, no, we'll do it. The production companies go, no, we'll do it. I go, no, cunts, I've fucking done it. I've edited this up. I've screen tested it. It's fucking working, right? It might, the critics will probably think it's not fucking art, but it's fucking ball-tearingly funny, right? It's similar to my comedy. When I got kicked out of the comedy industry years ago because I was like, you're too rude, Jimbo, there's no market. I was going, no, I can't fucking laugh at this shit. And then social media and Gary kind of gave me a bit of an ing where people get, there's a fucking market there, but there's no money in it, right? Or I haven't been able to get it. So I go to the Hollywood, fucking producers and directors, and this is the feedback I'm going. I'm not trying to sell this as a movie so to win an Oscar or any awards, go on the red carpet, see my face on a billboard, any of that shit. I'm purely going to the movie industry because I accept there's a lot of people out there watching this who go, Jimbo, I'm not going to give you a fucking cent for your videos, you freeloading socialist or whatever, or people who don't want to pay money, that's fine. But they might go and go, oh, I'll give it to a movie theatre. I'll give $15 to a movie theatre to watch this Gary the Goat film. And so I'm sort of laundering fans money through another industry. So I go, whatever it takes, right? So my simple question is, if I put this in the box office, what percentage of box office do I get, considering I've made the movie and I've also created the audience? There's millions of fans that know Gary. You don't really have to market this too much. And the answers coming back from the industry is like, well, it's like, how dare you fucking almost leapfrog what we've done for years? Like, I've got no real intention of fucking making a movie. It's just fucking, just happened, right? I just got to go, and I went off, and I've got a fucking movie, right? 6 years of work, man, a fucking lot of work, and I've loved it, right? And I'd love to do more of it if I had the fucking coin to just fucking keep some cunts off me back and just concentrate on what I'm good at. And it's not admin, I'll fucking let you know that. So, but I've got into this thing where, it's all led to this thing called Tug, or people in the movie industry go, tug.com, Tugg, where you can actually sell a movie, they don't even care what it is, and they buy up empty movie space around the world, and you put it in, and then if you can do pre-sale amount to an amount where they fucking happy with, they'll put the movie on. And I'll go, that sounds pretty good. I'll just fucking do it through there, do a worldwide release. But the catch is they take 95%. And I'm thinking, what, you take 95%, I make the movie, I get the audience, I get the pre-sales up, and you take 95% for your risk? Like, what the fuck's going on? So it's like, can I get a better deal? And, it's in dodgy times and all this. So I go to a film festival, and some people out there might be able to help me. That's why I'm fucking talking about this. Okay, so I go to a film festival, and it gets the same response I'm getting in pubs. Like, fuck, that's good. And, like, I'm getting in a pub, there's a bit of background noise, and, in a theatre where people can concentrate, I reckon it'll be even better. So I get a movie festival crowd just go, fuck, man, that's some wild shit, man. This is reality movie, man. There's no script in this. It's just his whole life put together, and it's a fucking nice story. Sad story too. It's a fucking lot of laughs and a lot of tears. So, it's what would the festival people give you? And their answer is fucking nothing. Then they'll give you a bit of money, and this is the thing in the movie industry, that the carrot is fucking, here's some money, fucking red carpet, fucking awards, pussy, fucking cock, drugs, whatever you're into. But I'm going, no, fuck all that. I just, what percentage do you going to give me a box office? And they're not fucking telling you. So I'm realising the whole movie industry, you can have all the money in the world, you can't actually buy yourself into the movie game, because it's pretty well stitched up from the top, from what I gather. There's only a few, like I look at some, on the plane over here, I was just studying movies. I watched Ted, Ocean's 11, and fucking something else, some other comedy. And must have been good because I've forgotten about it. But I'm looking at the credit. Oh, yeah, it was Pitch Perfect. I'm looking at the end. It's like, there's credits have got 300 fucking people in it. They've got 4 movie production companies. Like, there's a lot of fucking money just to make the fucking movie. I'm going, surely, in order to get your money back, you're getting more than 5% on box office. And from what I'm questioning, someone can correct me on this, that as you go into the movie game, a production company buys it, and then they on-sell it to another production company who get a higher percentage of box office until it goes right up to the top. And they get... I don't know how it fucking works, but it's a fucking rort, man. It's also a propaganda machine. Everyone knows Hollywood is so out of whack with how fucking normal people think. Like the Me Too movement. Like, who gives a fuck about fucking beautiful stars sucking the cock of producers and then 20 years later going, it was sexual harassment? I mean, get to the fucking pedophilia and the rapes and the fucking... in the real world, But no, I'm not going to go there. We're just going to make everyone in the world feel guilty to the point where blokes are going, fuck, if I crack onto a chick in the workplace or anywhere, should I get them to write a disclaimer to sign in case they want to sue me because they weren't sexually attracted to me and are now considering what I've done as sexual assault? Like, it's... there's this left-wing liberal fucking socialist bordering on communism, and I reckon Hollywood used to be, well, is there a red under your bed? I reckon it's now like, is there a free market capitalist under your bed? Oh, yeah, a Trump supporter. Because you say you're a Trump supporter in the entertainment industry, and you just look at the fucking silence. It's like, oh fuck, I didn't know Jimbo was a racist. I was like, yeah, with me fucking half Japanese kids, I'm a pretty fucking dumb racist. So I'm a big fan of free market capitalism, and I believe that's the only thing, that's the thing that's threatening this global one world government that's coming in behind all this. And if you're going, oh, you're fucking paranoid, it's obvious after the American election. The American election, the media was, mainstream media was just pushing Hillary right to the fucking end and saying she's going to win, 90% chance of winning. Trump wins out of the blue and everyone's fucking shocked. Except the people, even the people who voted for him go, fuck, I didn't think he'd get in, man. I voted for him, but fuck, man, look at the media. Like, so the media obviously got it wrong. They weren't representing the public. They're not a free market operation, mainstream media. They're just continually hammering anything that's not left wing, anything that's not open border, you know, pro whatever rights, minority rights, gun control, fucking, you know, the whole fucking climate change, the whole thing, which is just grinding the Western world to a fucking halt while everyone just feeds on its carcass. Because free market capitalism gone. And what I love about free market capitalism is when it first started in the Western world, it wasn't like the whole gay people, minorities, women, and all that. It wasn't. It was mainly between men doing the business, and it was like all the prejudice was based on your class. If you're high class or low class, you had to stay in there. But free market capitalism just said, I don't give a fuck what class you are. If you've got a fucking good idea, you put it out there, cunt, and fucking advertise it. And if people buy it, you're going to get a fucking shitload of money, right? And back, especially in the 1800s, there was no income tax in America until 1913 when the Federal Reserve was taken over by privately owned interests who basically, you know, Rockefeller and fucking all the people who had benefited off free market capitalism just formed a cartel on money creation. And that's what's funding all this liberalism at the moment, minority rights and everything, because the one world government is there. They've got to reveal themselves after they fucking cause chaos, civil war, and fucking economic meltdowns in the West. So it's just, if you want to fucking, I'm going to fucking tour this in a free market capitalist way. I'm going to just go to pubs. I'm in Japan now. I've got a tour organised. Fucking go to my site, Facebook, the previous post where the gigs are, Osaka and Tokyo and a few towns, and I'm just going to do it in bars, Aussie bars, and I'll get a few people, and maybe 5, 10, and just get feedback, and that'll help me just tweak the movie as well. And I'm just going to tour it, and ideally I might just tour it around the world, and I just go around pressing play and fucking, you know, showing this video, and when I get enough money to fucking pay all my bills, I'll fucking then go and do another movie on another goat or something else. But that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm fucking just touring this, fucking grinding it out, and fucking, I can't believe people still watching the page, but I'm fucking hanging in there, and I'm developing and doing something new. And yeah, Gary died. I'm alright. I've got a lot on my plate, you know, girlfriend, 2 kids, and you know, fucking my health, and fucking just looking after everything so I can keep going. And I'm not really, you know, money-wise, I fucking no one dare feel sorry for me. I know I'm looking a bit dishevelled and everything, but, you know, I'm fucking living a good life. And my main worry is probably just fucking getting an exercise and eating and stretching program so that I can fucking kick on to I'm at least 80 and just, you know, in a pain-free body out of the medical system. That's basically, you know, and then from that position just have as much fun as I can and be free, which is basically what we all loved about Gary. He didn't give a fuck, man. It's like he just did whatever the fuck he wanted. And obviously paved the way for him a bit to do what the fuck he wanted. He probably couldn't have done it by himself. But I just reckon the world now needs a lot more freedom and ideas. And you can see on Facebook now, Twitter, YouTube, they're just censoring the fuck out of anyone fucking right wing. And then painting them as fucking racist and all this. Now, the reality is the new right coming through, the voting bloc that's behind Trump, fuck, man. Like, we're getting into this thing. Oh, no, we're not racist, we're not homophobic, we're not sexist. Like, just move on from all that. We're not, right? We're the liberal. we're social liberalists who are economic liberalists as well, and we're shifted to the right by we're going, fuck, you guys aren't racist, sexist, homophobic. You just want fucking to do shit. Otherwise, we'll end up a socialist, communist fucking Western world where, it's like East Germany, man. There's no way I could just come up with this in the 1970s. The government would go, no, you can't just fucking sell your own shit. That's capitalism. You've got to go and work in one of our sanctioned jobs and we'll give you the fucking wage. And that's what people are saying to me. Go and get a fucking job, Jimbo. That's what communist governments said to their people. And you've got people saying that now who are accusing me of being socialist. It's like, do you know what the fuck you're talking about? So when I get some money from this video or all the work I've done, I'm going to try and go through the film festivals when I get enough money to do this post-production. But either way, I'm going to show it at pubs and build it up. And then, people go, sell it to Netflix. They'll buy it for 25 grand. It's like, fucking 25 grand, really? That's, fucking hell, man. How much are you cunts going to make out of it? I mean, I've seen Gary the Goat videos on those 20-1 videos, which get syndicated all around the world. And they've got ads in between them, selling them everywhere. Like, they're making millions off that 3 minutes in a half an hour. Oh, yeah, go and sue them, Jimbo. How do you engage a lawyer when you've got $300 to your name? So, it couldn't be fucked, man. I'm going to try and make my money out of this, and I really thank everyone, even the people who don't pay me for anything, I'm bored. I just thank the people who appreciate that I'm putting up this for free. The people who've got a problem with me fucking trying to earn a living so that I can create more videos. If I go through the mainstream media or tone myself down and just start doing all this liberal fucking bullshit, and it's bullshit. You look in the newspapers, they're disabling the comment sections on all this political stuff, left-wing stuff now, because they know they're going to get bagged the fuck out, and they're censoring all the, they've demonetised most, my YouTube's been demonetised as soon as I fucking came out saying I was for Trump, and a lot of others have as well, and now they're just outright censoring us. It's how is that not fascism, totalitarianism coming in under the guise of fucking liberalism? You're being sucked into something, and when free market capitalism arose in the Western world, after the Renaissance and all that, there was no affirmative action. It was not like, oh, well, you come from a poor family, so we'll give you a better chance at selling this. It was just fucking get out there and sell it, cunt. Right? It's based on merit, and that's what all this is about, merit. And I think this video is fucking good. I think on its merits, and whether it's good or it's not, I'm not going to make any money just fucking uploading it onto the internet. I'm just going to get fucking mobbed on the streets. And the entertainment industry has just used performers like this. I mean, say an extreme example. Fucking Elvis. He dies at 44 of a fucking heart attack eating chicken wings on his fucking toilet. Michael Jackson gets fucking, injected with this shit. Like, get up, Michael, go and train, go and do this tour. He's in debt trying to earn... How did Michael Jackson end up in debt? Have to fucking try and dance it off when he's 50 on a worldwide tour, while they got doctors injecting him to fucking keep him going like fucking Gary was fucking injected. Fuck, man. Fuck, he copped a lot of shit. Fucking, I don't know how he died, man, but he the main thing is he fucking lived. He wasn't the same after that operation, man. I fucking know. Yeah. Anyway, enough of Gary. He's on this movie, man, and to all the people who want to see it, you're going to see it. Just bear with me. I'm trying to make it better through these viewings, and I will fucking eventually upload it. But once I can do Vimeo or just a paywall, but once it goes up, oh yeah, pay $2. Someone just rips it off and puts it on their thing. It's on the free net. That's the end of the road, man. So it's not going to work. So I'm just excited about this movie, man. I think it's fucking good, and I'm going to fucking put it out there in a way that I think is going to enable me to keep making movies. Unfortunately, I'd love it if I could just go, fucking here it is, get a whole lot of money for this for the people watching it, and keep going. But if I can't, I'm going to keep fighting. So thanks for staying on the page. You can fucking support me. I don't know how. I don't even put the details up. I'll try and get my website done soon. I might put it in the link below. Yeah. I kind of miss talking to you guys. Even the trolls. fucking trolls, man. Like, if you're going to troll me, just say your position, man. Don't, I'll leave you with this story. when I went out into the country doing comedy, I loved it. I loved mixing with the people and stuff. But when you do a gig, like you ring up the public and they just think you're some smacky trying to get a free beer. It's like, no, here's a poster, mate. You don't charge. I'm not asking anything. Just put it up. If people turn up, I'll get 10, $20 off them. And so I was doing a gig in Rochester down the top of top of Victoria, and I've been there a few times, and people would like me there doing my stand up, and I'm doing the pre-gig thing. I can't afford to get someone on the door because it's a lot of money. You got to pay for them on the road, like fucking as if like. So I'm just going around getting me fucking $20 off people before the show, and there's about 10, 15 people wanting to see my show. And there's this guy out there, people are paying me. It's always a hassle. You get worn out, and I don't like asking for money before, but you got to do it, right? So then there's this one guy going, yeah, can I get in for free? I was like, no, mate, if you don't want to come, just don't turn up. No, I want to go, but I don't want to pay. So he's going through this thing, and I was like, mate, just fuck with it, right? And then I'm going, do you want to come? He's going, no, he's just wasting my time. And then eventually he goes, okay, well, if you want the $20, I'm not going to give it to you. Holds up his wallet. He says, you grab it. So it was like beneath him to give me money for a show that he wanted to see. So I'm going, yeah, right. And then he's taking it away when I grab it. And, eventually I get the fucking money out. And it's like, it's degrading, but I got the $20. That was fucking food for tomorrow. Put it in my pocket. Come in, guys. Do the show. Fucking do an hour and a half of fucking all my best jokes and shit. Anyway, 10 minutes in the show, he stands up and goes, give us back me $30, mate. And I'm like, oh, fucking 30? Oh, what are you talking about? I could understand if he said 20, but it was like 30. It was like, mate, and I'm swatting him away and he's trying to fuck up the show. I ended up just telling him to fuck off. It's like, well, mate, I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm doing a show. Anyway, the show was, good and people enjoyed it. And then at the end of the show, he's up the back creating a storm with the bar manager. And I go, what the fuck's wrong? He goes, mate, you took $50 out of my wallet, not 20. And I'm going, mate, I just took 20 out, man. No. He's going, no, you deliberately took 50 out. I go, no, man, I fucking took 20 out. I can't remember taking 50 out. I wouldn't have. And then he's going up to CCTV cameras. So there's this big thing in the management's office. They're trying to see how much. And I just said, this is fucking bullshit, mate. If you really think I took 50 out, here's fucking $30, cunt. Fucking just forget about it. You're just making me out to be a thief in front of all the people I've just entertained. It's like, it's like you take the money. And then I went out the back and he's having a beer. And I went up to, he's an all right bloke apart from that. And I just said to him, mate, this is way before Gary. I said to him, mate, I've been doing this comedy for decades and I'll keep going, but I often get to the point where I'm now where I just go, it's too hard to make a living. And it's people like you who make me think I should just give up. Go back and get a fucking normal job. Give up comedy. Go back to the comedy store or fucking do something fucking normal, cunt, right? And he just looked at me and his face dropped and he just goes, oh, Jimbo, no, don't give up, man. Don't. I said, what do you mean? He goes, I love your stuff, man. I fucking love it. And I'm going, you love my fucking stuff. But you've just fucking pretty well made me pay you $10 to fuck my show up. Or try to. And there's no connection with him between him giving me something so that I can keep going and the fact that I'm doing an act which just wouldn't be seen anywhere else because I'd have too many liberal corporate interests just fucking telling me to tone down because they don't want to offend anyone, because offending someone now is an offence, a criminal offence. I know that. I've been to court on the piss drinking thing where it's like it came down to what's offensive, Your Honour. He goes, what a reasonable person thinks. What a reasonable person thinks is defined as what someone on a Clapham train in the 1800s thinks. It's that archaic a law. So it all comes down to what the judge thinks is offensive. Anyway, so you can't offend anyone these days. So I'm just saying, I walked away from the gig going, it was funny. This guy genuinely just loved me and wanted me to keep going, but just didn't make any connection between him trying to fuck. And that's what I think of the trolls who fucking write in going, don't pay this guy money. A lot of people, I've talked to a lot of people, they go, Jimbo's lost it when he's asking people for money. It's like, man, if I was going through any other avenue, mainstream media, social media now, it's going to be censored, man. I came up in 2014, the glory days of social media. Remember when your news feed was like your friends? Like it wasn't corporatized, and that's what we loved about it. That's why we all got into, wow, all our friends. It's not the fucking news where it's nothing to do with us. And now it's just, who the fuck's that? It's just paid feeds, and we believe it. So if your entertainment or your news is coming to you for free, there's a fucking glove up their fucking ass of the people giving you the information who are fucking sending out all this stuff, which is leading on a one-way track to this socialisation and decimation of the free world capitalism, which has generated so much excitement and free ideas. And for all the people who go out there, oh, this is just going to lead to despotic corporations who fuck the world over with their greed. No, that only happens when a company is big enough to bribe a government to create regulations to stop competition and go, oh, give us subsidies and all that shit. Small government, free market economics, it's just the money goes fucking from us. It's decentralized. We've got that ability now on the net with cryptos and all this. So a lot of people know what I'm talking about. A lot of people confused. I'm just basically an ex-liberal who's been completely red-pilled. And for all those who want to fucking see, just stop me doing something with this shit. Fuck man, I've been home alone. The kids are at school and Yumi's she's working. It's good to have someone in the family who's got an income. Yeah, fucking the Gary the Goat movie's coming. Let anyone you know in Japan fucking know that I'm doing the dates in March. Go to the Facebook and check it out. Thanks, guys. I'll fucking stop now and upload.